This small insect helps the world grow in ways we often don't notice. Today, we step into their hidden world, a world of cooperation, communication, and quiet wonders. It is a world that exists right under our noses, yet remains largely a mystery to many. Join me as we explore the complete life and the hidden world of the honeybee. The honeybee, or Apis mellifera, is one of the most hardworking creatures on our planet. They live in complex societies called hives, where tens of thousands of individuals work as one. This colony is not just a group of insects, it is a superorganism, a single living entity. To understand the bee, we must start at the very beginning of its life. Every bee starts as a tiny egg, no larger than a grain of rice, placed carefully in a wax cell. After 3 days, the egg hatches into a larva, a small worm-like creature with a huge appetite. For the next several days, nurse bees visit the cell hundreds of times to feed the growing larva. They are fed a mixture of nectar, pollen, and a special substance called royal jelly. Once the larva is large enough, the workers seal the cell with a porous wax cap. Inside this dark, quiet space, the larva begins its transformation, or metamorphosis. It spins a silk cocoon and slowly grows legs, wings, and complex eyes. Finally, about 3 weeks after the egg was laid, the adult bee emerges, ready for work. Her new wings are soft and wet. She must wait for them to dry and harden before her first flight. She spends her first few hours grooming, cleaning off the remnants of her cocoon. At the heart of every hive is the queen. She is the mother of all bees in the colony. Her only job is to lay eggs, up to 2,000 in a single day, to keep the population strong. She is larger than the others and can live for several years, guided by her faithful attendants. Then there are the drones. These are the male bees, whose primary role is to ensure future generations. Drones spend their days in specific congregation areas in the sky, waiting for a chance to meet a queen. Drones do not have stingers, nor do they gather food. They are entirely supported by the workers. Finally, we have the worker bees. These females are the true backbone of the hive. A worker's role changes as she ages, starting with cleaning cells and feeding the young. As she grows older, she might become a guard, protecting the hive from intruders. Young workers begin as nurses. They spend their days checking each cell, ensuring every larva is healthy. They produce a nutrient-rich food in their own bodies to feed the growing brood. If the hive needs a new queen, the nurses create a special cell and fill it with royal jelly. This extraordinary substance triggers the biological changes that turn an ordinary larva into a queen. Eventually, worker bee becomes a forager, flying out into the world to find nectar. Nectar is a sweet liquid that provides the bees with the energy they need to fly and work. They also collect pollen, which is rich in protein. It is essential for the growth of the larvae. A single bee might visit thousands of flowers in one day just to bring back a small amount. Back at the hive, they share these resources, passing nectar from mouth to mouth. This process, along with the fanning of their wings, turns the nectar into thick, sweet honey. They are also master architects. The hexagonal shape of the honeycomb is the most efficient design in nature. It uses the least amount of wax to hold the maximum amount of honey and support the most weight. Bees are highly sensitive to their environment, responding to even the slightest changes in light and scent. They know exactly when certain flowers will open and where the best food can be found. Even changes in the weather or the position of the sun guide their daily decisions. But their most fascinating ability is how they share this knowledge with the rest of the hive. They use a remarkable language of movement and vibration to communicate. Let's observe. This is called the waggle dance. Notice the repeated patterns. The speed and direction of this dance tell the other bees exactly where to find food. A simple movement, carrying important information about distance and direction. Scientists have discovered that bees use the position of the sun as a compass. They can even sense the sun's position on cloudy days by detecting polarized light. If humans could communicate this efficiently, we could guide each other for miles without a single word. While honeybees are famous, there are actually over 20,000 species of bees in the world. They come in many colors, from metallic blue to vibrant green, and varying sizes. Bees see the world differently than we do. They can see ultraviolet light, which reveals hidden patterns on flowers. These patterns act like landing lights, guiding the bee directly to the nectar. With their antennae, they can sense microscopic vibrations in the air and the ground. They hear, not with ears, but by feeling the world around them through their sensitive bodies. As the seasons change, the hive must adapt. In winter, they huddle together to stay warm. They vibrate their muscles to generate heat, keeping the queen and the center of the hive at a constant temperature. Did you know that bees born in the summer live for only a few weeks? They work so hard, their bodies simply wear out. But bees born in the autumn can live for several months. Their job is to survive the winter and start the hive again in spring. The importance of bees cannot be overstated. They are the pollinators of the world. Without their quiet work, many of the foods we enjoy would simply disappear. Think of almonds, apples, and blueberries. These all rely heavily on honeybee visits to grow. Even our favorite summer fruits and vegetables are part of this grand partnership. Humans have recognized the importance of bees for thousands of years, calling them messengers of the gods. Every part of the bee is a masterpiece of evolution. Their wings beat over 200 times per second. This incredible speed allows them to hover, fly backwards, and maneuver with pinpoint accuracy. Those tiny hairs on their body are more than just fur. They are sensitive to vibrations and electric fields. As they fly, they build up a small static charge, which actually pulls pollen off the flower and onto them. They are also incredibly clean creatures, constantly grooming themselves and each other to stay healthy. In the hive, they have specialized roles for sanitation, ensuring the colony remains free of disease. While we often fear their sting, it is actually a last resort, used only to protect the hive. Bees are naturally gentle. If you stay calm and give them space, they will simply go about their work. Their sense of smell is so acute, they can detect a single flower from miles away. With their antennae, they can smell in 3 dimensions, helping them navigate complex environments. It is a perfect storage system, evolved over millions of years to support the colony's survival. Beyond movement, bees communicate through a complex language of scents called pheromones. The queen releases a royal scent that tells the entire hive she is healthy and present. Within the hive, nectar undergoes a magical transformation. It is passed from bee to bee. Enzymes in the bee's stomach begin to break down the complex sugars into simpler ones. By fanning their wings, the bees evaporate the water from the nectar, thickening it into honey. Honey is the only food that never spoils. Edible honey has been found in ancient tombs, thousands of years old. Once the honey is perfect, the workers seal it with a fresh layer of wax, storing it for the winter. Workers spread this scent through the hive, ensuring every bee knows they are part of a unified family. Bees are master engineers of their environment. They keep the hive at a steady 95 degrees. On hot days, workers fetch water and place it around the hive to cool it through evaporation. When a forager leaves the hive, she maps her world with incredible precision. She remembers landmarks, a tall tree, a specific rock, or a bend in a path to find her way home. Even as the sun moves across the sky, she adjusts her internal clock to maintain a straight path. The very building blocks of the hive, the wax, are produced from the bees' own bodies. Special glands on their underside produce tiny flakes of wax, which they chew and mold into cells. It is a sustainable and perfectly designed material, strong enough to hold many times its own weight. They also gather resins from trees to make propolis, a powerful natural glue. Propolis is used to seal cracks and keep the hive sterile. It is the hive's very own immune system. Sometimes a hive becomes too successful and grows too large. This leads to a miracle called swarming. Half the bees leave with the old queen to find a new home, while a new queen takes over the old hive. Scout bees fly out to interview potential new homes, reporting back with their waggle dances. As autumn fades into winter, the bees prepare for their most challenging season. They form a tight winter cluster, huddling together for warmth and vibrating to stay alive. They rely entirely on the honey they worked so hard to store during the sunny days. Bees and flowers have evolved together over millions of years in a perfect partnership. Flowers provide food, and in return, bees ensure the plants can reproduce and flourish. Today, our bees face many challenges, from loss of habitat to changing climates. The hive is often called a distributed intelligence. No single bee knows everything, but together, they know exactly what to do. When choosing a new home, scouts propose different sites, and the colony votes through the intensity of their dances. They reach a consensus, ensuring the survival of the entire group through a process of quiet, collective wisdom. They even have a stop signal, a brief vibration that warns other bees of danger at a specific flower patch. This real-time information sharing allows the hive to react instantly to changes in the meadow. Water is as vital as nectar. Specialized water carriers fly out to find clean sources for the hive. They use this water to thin out the honey for the larvae and to keep the humidity just right. Spring is the most active time. As the first flowers bloom, the queen increases her egg-laying dramatically. The hive population can double in just a few weeks, preparing for the great nectar flow of summer. A single honeybee may fly up to 5 miles from home, yet she always finds her way back. By the time she returns, she has navigated a complex landscape of wind, scent, and landmarks. Their large eyes and powerful wings are specifically designed for high-speed tracking and flight. They even recycle wax from old cells to build new ones, a perfect example of a circular economy. The efficiency of the hive is unparalleled. Nothing is wasted. Every drop of nectar and grain of pollen has a home. In every second of a bee's life, there is a micro-wonder of physics and biology at play. The more we look, the more we realize how much detail is packed into such a tiny frame. From the darkness of a wax cell to the infinite expanse of the summer sky, the bee's journey is one of resilience. It is a story of how communication and cooperation can overcome any obstacle. And it is a reminder of our own connection to this delicate, buzzing world. As the sun sets, the hive settles, but the impact of their work will bloom for generations to come. The story of the honeybee is far from over. It continues in every garden and every field. May you carry their spirit of cooperation and wonder with you, wherever your own wings may take you. Thank you for joining me on this journey into their fascinating world. The world is a different place when you see it through the eyes of a honeybee. See you soon. There's always more to discover.